featherweight tournament. Let's bring out the fighters. First fighter to weigh in will be Adam Schindler. Our first of 8 competitors in the featherweight tournament here, kicking off the summer series. At 9-1 as a professional, the fighter originally from West Virginia, now out of Houston, Texas, representing 4 Ounce Fight Club and Team Took. Again, 9-1 as a professional. He's got 6 submissions to his credit, and he's won his last 6 fights. Adam officially weighs in at 145 pounds even. And we'll give Adam just a moment as Jimmy Smith prepares. Again, featherweight tournament begins the summer series. Bellator 46, 47. The finals will be in August at Uncasville, Mohegan Sun at Bellator 48.
All right, congratulations. First round, Ronnie Man, very experienced opponent, but you said you think you have a formula to beat him and pull a big upset in this fight.
I think I do, and I'm going to do it tomorrow night.
And the next fighter to weigh in made his Bellator debut at Bellator 42 back in April with a decisive unanimous decision victory. On his way to the scale at 19-2 as a professional. 2 knockouts and 10 submissions to his credit. Goes by the nickname Kid Ninja. He's won his last 8, debuted as a pro in 2004. 4 of his 10 submission victories come by way of triangle choke. On the scale, from Cheltenham, England, Kid Ninja, Ronnie Man.
All right, Ronnie.
145 pounds, the official weight, 145.
Ronnie, a dominant performance last time you were in Bellator. The whole point of that fight was to qualify for this tournament. How much are you looking forward to making an impression in that first round tomorrow night?
I'm really looking forward to it. You know, Adam's a great fighter. You know, looking forward to facing him tomorrow.
Jimmy Smith, thank you very much. Let's ask our 2 fighters as we're joined by Bjorn Repney to square off first, facing each other.
Around this way, though, Jim.
Gentlemen, if you'll face forward toward the cameras, please. Let's move on to our second televised fight in the Summer Series featherweight tournament. Let's bring our 2 fighters to the scale, DeVries and Malagari. It'll be Jacob DeVries coming to the scale first. The fighter coming to us from Apache Junction, Arizona, training out of Gilbert, Arizona in Power MMA. With a wrestling background, he brings a professional record of 10 victories, 1 defeat, 3 victories by knockout, 4 by way of submission, on a 7-fight win streak, including 6 first-round finishes. On the scale first in this 3 5-minute round contest, Jacob DeVries.
The website's down. Help.
Official weight 144 and 1/2 pounds, 144.5.
He's on.
Your first round against Nazareno Malagari, of course, 19-1. That 1 loss in the United States in Bellator. Do you plan on making his Bellator record 0-2?
Yeah, I plan on making it 2 in the USA.
And the fighter they're referring to now making his way to the scale, fighting again for Bellator Fighting Championships, the fighter out of Buenos Aires, Argentina. His professional record at 19-1 as a professional. 5 knockouts, 12 submissions to his credit, 17 finish in all in his 19 fights. If you please welcome to the scale, the black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Nazareno Malagari. Official weight for Naza, 145.5 pounds. 145.5 pounds. Both fighters officially weighed in.
Nazareno, a similar fight to the first round. Big American wrestler. What's going to be different about this fight this time around?
However, if he's good in wrestling, boxing, I come here to win, and I'm gonna show this tomorrow.
And we'll ask our two fighters to square off, first facing each other. Our third quarterfinal round matchup in the Summer Series featherweight tournament. Let's bring our two fighters up to the scales. Da Silva and Sandro, the two Brazilian fighters. Both fighters coming out of the slums of Rio, now making it on the international stage. One will continue on to the semifinals. A great matchup in store. We'll bring our first fighter to the scale, Da Silva. If you'll make your way to the scale at 10-3 as a professional, again out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, making his U.S. debut at 5'7", his wrestling background, along with Luta Libre. On to the scale with 6 knockouts and 1 submission to his credit, a winner in his last 5, finishing 4 of his last opponents. On the scale, Junior Piquede is Janair da Silva, official weight, 145 pounds even, 145.
You're taking on a very tough fighter in Marlon Sandro. A lot of people consider him one of the best in the division, but you said you're not intimidated, you're not scared, you're going out there to fight. What's going to happen on Saturday?
Você vai lutar com um lutador que intimida, que é o Marlon Sandro. Tem muita gente esperando para ver o que vai acontecer. O que você tem para nos dizer sobre essa luta?
Bem, eu tenho para dizer que, independente dele estar já com um round fora do país, independente de eu não ter, eu vou com tudo, e eu sei que ele também vai vir com tudo, e eu sei que só o público e o Bellator que tem a ganhar com essa luta, que eu tenho certeza que vai ser uma das melhores da noite.
He knows about Marlon Sandro's reputation, but he will give his best, as he knows Marlon Sandro will give his best.
And now his opponent, also making his U.S. debut, also fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, as a professional. 17 victories, 7 by knockout, 3 by way of submission, against only 2 defeats. Making his way to the scale, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. This is the former Senkuku featherweight champion, Marlon Sandro. Official weight 145 and 3/4 pounds, 145 and 3/4 pounds.
Marlon, considered one of the top featherweights in the world, but made his name internationally. What are the U.S. fans who haven't seen him before going to see on Saturday?
Marlon, você é um dos penas mais respeitados no momento. O que seus fãs dos Estados Unidos podem esperar de você neste sábado?
Eu sempre trabalho duro na minha equipe. Independente de qualquer atleta, qualquer lutador, todos nós respeitamos, mas a gente trabalha duro para fazer um bom trabalho para todo mundo, para o público, para o Bellator.
I know about people's expectations, but as always, I'll do my best for my public and for Bellator.
Right. Both fighters making their U.S. debuts from Rio de Janeiro, making their Bellator debuts, combining for 10 first-round knockouts between them. Let's have the two fighters first square off facing each other. In the Summer Series, the featherweight tournament, our two fighters, Palomino and Curran. Gentlemen, if you'll make your way to the scale, first fighter to weigh in will be Luis Baboon Palomino. The fighter comes to us originally from Lima, Peru, now fighting out of Miami, Florida. At 16-6, is a professional. He's won his last 3. He's been with Bellator Fighting Championships at Bellator 1, 6, 12, 21, and 24. And he's back again in the featherweight tournament for the second time. He was in the first ever featherweight tournament, dropping a very close quarterfinal round split decision. His second chance at the tournament championship and a world title shot. On the scale, Baboon Luis Palomino. $144 and 3/4 pounds. pounds, the official weight, 144, 3/4 pounds.
Luis, welcome back to the featherweight tournament. You said as soon as you got the call, you knew it was going to be Pat Curran. This is a guy you've been mentally preparing for from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, the moment they told me, look, Bellator called, you're in the tournament, and I started looking around, I looked at some of the names up, it's going to be him. You know, so I think it's mainly because the way our styles are, you know, it's gonna go for a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
And now his opponent set to weigh in. A late addition to the Season 2 lightweight tournament here at Bellator Fighting Championships. Some call him a dark horse, the underdog, whatever you want to say, call it what you will. He took that title, that Season 2 lightweight title, and then he earned his title shot and took one of the best lightweights in the world, champ Eddie Alvarez. 5 complete rounds after dropping that unanimous decision. He now drops down to his natural featherweight, and he's back in the tournament, originally from Palm Beach County, Florida. Now, out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, would you please welcome Patty Mike Curran. At 13-4 as a professional with 3 knockouts, 4 submissions to his credit. He stands 5'10" and under the expert tutelage of the veteran, his cousin Jeff Curran. Big Frog is right there by his side. Training out of Curran Martial Arts Academy, Crystal Lake, Illinois. On the scale, back at featherweight, Pat Curran weighs in 145 and 1/2 pounds, 145.5.
Pat, you heard Michael say it. You came in to the lightweight tournament an underdog, nobody really talking about you, and had a great run in that division. You're coming in this time, big target on your head. Is it any different?
No, this is, I still have the same opportunity as everybody else, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And we'll ask our 2 fighters, Palomino and Curran, to square off first, facing each other. Gentlemen, if you'll face forward toward the cameras, please. Babu. And for those in attendance, if you'll put your hands together, our 4th and final quarterfinal round matchup, Luis Babu Palomino and Pat Curran.